everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. I'm getting my ass kicked edition. There's an elevator man. Check that shit out. I'm ready. Oh, you again. Looks like some of the elevators connect to this room, so I'll set up in there. I'll need to do work on each floor to get them working, though. Meet me in the elevator shaft on chamber 2. I will do my best, my friend. As of right now, I've had my ass kicked by my Everest, my Albatross, floor 3, the mines. It shouldn't be this bad, but it has been this bad. Yo, what if we walk up? A shrine to an old gunslinger. There's an inscription. Kill your past, you've already damned your future. The rest is worn away. Alright, we got work to do. This is a run where I have to prove myself. We're playing as the convict. Basic character. Starts with the Molotov cocktail. Starts with the trusty sidearm. Trusts with the sawed-off. Or starts with the sawed-off, I should say. Not trust with the sawed-off. I wouldn't trust anybody with a sawed-off. Not even myself. As Ice Cube said, I've got a sawed-off. When I'm hauled off... Wait, no. When I'm called on, pull the trigger and bodies get hauled off? It gets into some dark territory after that point. So, I mean, it's a little bit, you know, violent up to that point as well, but... I want to veer away from that as we play this family-friendly M-rated game. It may actually only be T. I don't want to misrepresent where it stands with relation to the ESRB, the Entertainment Software Ratings birthday party, but the enemies are just so gosh darn cute, and it's just a known fact that if you got cute enemies, it doesn't matter if you're shooting them in the head. You're still getting an E for everyone. That's probably not true. So this has been like the hardest room for the very first floor. It's a little ridiculous. Mind you, we did just pick up a staggering amount of money as a result. So I feel like we probably got out of that one okay, having only taken a half heart of damage. Let's not do the boss fight yet. I think it makes way more sense to do the boss fight as late in the floor as possible because of the fact that, well, that's not totally true. I think it makes sense to do it as late as possible if you are in a position where you could reasonably flawless it and then get the HP upgrade, which I think is so valuable moving forwards. If you're risking death, it might be best to fight it early so you can maybe just get the item and then leave. But I don't know. Oh, the Molotov was not quite ready. I did try to throw it there. We're good. Dodging's fine. Dodge rolling is possibly better. Molotov's ready now, but we have no real reason to pop it right away. Looks like we'll get maybe like 60 on this floor. That is a freaking utility belt. Utility belt. Carry an additional item and more ammunition. Okay, so now we can carry... I think as the convict you could already carry 2 items, but extra ammo is possibly a really huge get for us, even though we're not really using... we're not really using a weapon that uses ammo to begin with unless we find ourselves in a desperate situation. How much ammo can the sawed-off hold now? It holds 20% more, an extra 30? Hopefully it's not just an extra 30 per weapon, and it actually is it's a proportional increase. So far, so good, though. I really can't complain about being 1 HP down. I think that that's completely acceptable given our lot in life. Can this door even open? Oh, full health. I really feel like we should perhaps make an effort to learn more about secret rooms as well. I am still playing pre-release right now. This is the release version of the game, but it's before the game is actually out for general public consumption at least. And to be honest with you, I oftentimes rely on that general public. I mean, it sounds like it's insulting, but I don't mean it that way at all. Quite the opposite. I rely on the general public playing the game to help, you know, disseminate the information about, not inseminate, totally different. Disseminate the information or disseminate the information about how to actually succeed in the best way possible, the most efficient way possible. I like to implement that with my own style. Shit. Well, maybe we can buy a key in our shop. I like to combine that with my own style and then see if we can't make a little Linkin Park's hybrid theory that works well for both of us. But as of right now, obviously, we're not quite in that camp, but we could conceivably get there relatively quickly. Key. There is a key for sale. Lowercase r we've had. I don't think it's that great. I'd rather buy the key, honestly. save 25, come back here, open this up, get a bitchin' gun, give me another Clash of Demon Head. What is that? It's a milk gun. The Scrambler. 144 bullets. The Scrambler fires unhatched bullet eggs, each close to hatching. Upon impact, a swarm of newborn bullets is released, hungry for their first meal. That sounds fucking horrifying. I can't wait. Let's do this shit. What an inspired choice for a weapon. You've outdone yourselves this time. Okay, it's Gatling Gull. Gatling Gull is beatable flawlessly. Will we be able to do it? I don't know. It's not like Isaac. They're not shooting 2 bullets at us. They're shooting 2,000. As we don't really need to watch the Gatling Gull again. Is this any good? Yes. I'm looking at the damage we're doing right now, and I'm saying that it seems to be amazing. I think that was 25 bullets well spent, if I'm being honest. Now, I don't really want to get close, but it does seem like the bullets explode the further away we get. Or they explode after a distance. So we do probably want to get that impact done. Perfect time. Oh my god. We used 15 bullets and just destroyed it. That was lovely. We're gonna get HP we can't even use. This looks like a gun that shoots Molotov cocktails. Molotov launcher. Yo, something about this is lovely right now. I think with the amount of good weaponry that we've got going on here already... Oh, right, there's the dude in the elevator chamber, right? Hold up. Get out of here, elevator. Can we give him some of our rewards? Hey there, I started fixing this thing, but I'm gonna need some parts to get it working. These bullet elevators leave a lot of debris in there, Mike. I need to clear some out of the way. To do that, I'll need 3 blanks. Whoa, that HP is exactly what I need to power this elevator. Can I have it? I hate you. I guess he couldn't take my 3 blanks because I only had 2 of them. Because I used 1, I guess, on the last floor. Well, easy come, easy go. When you get the opportunity to invest in something with some Kaiser permanency, that doesn't really work. Or you get the opportunity to take something that'll make you feel good for a minute. Gotta go for that. Gotta go for those permanent items. Okay, don't throw. That was like way too much damage there. We went from 4 HP to 2 HP in record time here. But if we can get those upgrades... Well, let's put it this way. We're gonna need to get them at some point. We might as well get them now. It's like Spelunky, you know, even if in the future we're actually gonna want to do every single floor, we are gonna want to see what those shortcuts look like. Please just do not get hit anymore. This is getting a little embarrassing. I like the idea of using this sawed-off because I think it can also show us where the secret rooms are. Don't, like, all non-default weapons show you where secret rooms are? Alright. Easy. Easy. Give me some more money, please. It still comes, the money still comes for you when you go through the door, so no big deal. Teleport time, then. 1.5 HP is not a horrible position. Keep in mind how easily we destroyed our first floor boss. We may not need much more than that for our second floor boss. It seems like that may genuinely be one of like the early game bombs that we can pick up here. Speaking of which, let's drop an early game bomb on these guys. Try to get them to locomote through the fire if possible. Really should be using the Molotov. Right now, here's my Isaac relationship between these items for the day. Molotov cocktail seems like Little Boom. Mr. Boom, that's what I'm going for. Mr. Boom is a bomb. You can use it once every 2 rooms. It seems like Molotov you can use less often, but you might be able to get enemies to kind of aggro into it a little bit more easily, which is good news. Yo, this guy's doing some sneaky shit. Or is he oh, you know what it is? I bet that green thing means he's being enchanted by the necromancer here, or whatever this, like, sorcerer is. Try to hit him at range. Make my life a little easier. I don't know if he controls the enemy or gives him special powers or what, but knock that guy out. Well, life seems a lot more sensible now that I know what this actually does, I think. Shot speed is too high, man. Alright, we're starting to get some proficiency in that. Why even bother trying to do that ridiculous dodge? You know what? We should use the Molotov launcher. We haven't seen it yet. That was a bit of a rude awakening there. That seems incredible. He didn't die in one hit. In fact, he actually took a lot more hits than I expected, given that he stood in that fire for 10 years. Is he just immune while there's a sorcerer, or what's going on here? Where have you gone? My lovely, I wanna know, where did you go? Oh. I mean, honestly, this Molotov launcher seems like really fucking good. So does the Scrambler. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Kind of feel like now, oh my god, now's the right time to gun for this. A little close for comfort. This is fine. This is fine. We're gonna be fine. We actually are gonna be fine, but it was scary there for a moment. Okay, so that's our shop. We do want to get there probably as soon as possible, and sadly probably by HP. We do also have a key now, so we can get that item we couldn't get earlier. Yo. There's never been a better time to use a weapon that does a lot of damage. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Sadly, I think it makes the most sense to use it on our sawed-off. Yep, we can take damage. Oh, you gotta roll to... Or we can take damage from walking in the fire. I mean, we gotta roll in order to avoid it. That's good to know, actually. Okay, this room, huh? Yeah, pop open. That worked out really well, actually. Oop. That was scary, but a great opportunity to use a blank. Good work. Keep it up. We're proud of you. What is this? Snowballer. We have to buy that. We've never seen it before. Fire snowballs. Hey, no firing in the shop. That's a good point. Probably shouldn't shoot, huh? Buy the half heart as well. This might be item room territory. No, it's another one of these. Okay, well, we'll figure out what's going on with that later. For now, let's go get our chest. And again, it's one floor at a time, man. We can get through this floor. Make it to the next floor. Maybe even get a mastery. That'll be good. Is that another sawed-off? That's just a regular old-ass shotgun. We did have a great shotgun synergy earlier in our Gungeon career. Wonder if this freezes enemies. Welcome, a shrine to Icosahedrix the Great Arbiter. Roll the bones. We got roll of the dice? No? I have no idea what it actually granted us. This is a room with an NPC in it. Where could we possibly find a cell key? Maybe back here. Oh, God. We gave him HP. Okay, that seems bad. Earlier when I said we went from 4 HP to 2 HP quickly, I mean, I did mean quickly, but I didn't mean like this. How's the snowballer working? Well... The freeze on the enemies is nice. I really like how status effects in the game kind of tick up, Dark Souls style. That's something like I've never seen any other 2D game kind of use. Or any other, I guess, indie game kind of use. For all the things that get kind of lifted, and I mean that in a good sense, not in a bad sense. For all the things that get lifted from Dark Souls, that's not one you see that often. It's a nice touch. Wait, it's 196 bullets in the Molotov launcher. That's amazing. We can't open this. We're going to have to shoot it. No, just exploded. What do you think? Secret room somewhere around here? I don't know. I really have no idea what we're looking for secret room-wise. Notice how when we reload the shotgun, the icon changes too? It changes to a reload? That's cool. I think we've done this whole floor. I found no cell key, so I feel like we're missing out there, unless the Scrambler knows something I don't. Doesn't seem so. Alright, this is a big moment. I think you start with a Molotov launcher, and then you go right into the Scrambler and just try to scramble his fucking brain, man. We do have a blank. I fell in the fucking pit. After all of that, I fell in the fucking pit. No one is more disappointed by that than me, and I promise you that. This is not good. Oh, it's real bad. Okay, so we're gonna launch another one here because that one went so poorly. I blame a couple of things for that. I blame being an idiot, but I also blame, let's do a quick restart here. I also blame our boundless generosity, which gave the, elevator man what he needed to repair the elevator. It happens. Life goes on. You know, we're starting this run in the same position we started the last one in. It's time to get this, terrible, terrible streak ended here. Streak of idiocy and terribleness and not even being able to make it out of the second floor. Mind you, I did have less HP than I've ever had in my entire life. Like, less HP containers. Probably shouldn't have played that shrine. What is this? There's like a chemistry set on there. I thought we could actually interact with it. Okay. Good Molotov. Good Molly. Racking up a little bit of money there as well. Remember, you start every run, at least with each character, in the same position. It's not like we're in a worse position than we were in before. It's not like there's any reason this run can't be as good as our last one. Statistically speaking, I think our last one, we picked up some seriously killer weapons, but, you know, life goes on. This is our chance to prove that it wasn't just a flash in the pan. This is our chance to knock out, like, some real quality performances here. At least we got something from our last run regardless. Like, we did get whatever the elevator repair there is going to be. So that's probably a good thing. Possibly a good thing. Oh, that was incredibly dumb. Do not make that mistake. That was even dumber, actually. In learning, there's a serious advantage to just keeping enemies at arm's length. Oh my god! This is a tilt. What you're witnessing right now is a tilt. I refuse to get tilted this hard. Glacier. I'm not going to use that until we get to the boss. It seems like that's probably going to be a good boss weapon. All is not lost by any stretch of the imagination here. I know I say that and then eventually all is lost, but you really shouldn't be expecting big wins up here in the early game. But I do, you know, it's time to start playing a little better, I would agree. The AK-47 guys are pretty annoying. Ghosts are a little worse. Ooh, we got a extra nickel out of that. But yeah, all is not lost. Beat the boss. Even if we don't flawless it, we should have a decent chance to get our HP back or a relevant or equivalent amount of armor. Assuming we get a relatively good amount of armor and HP, then we're just in a good position for the next floor with a half-decent weapon and, you know, relying on our dodging skill to take us a little further. Mind you, I don't love the idea of having to rely on my dodging skill because historically it's been kind of terrible, but we're getting there. It's going to be a learning process. It's a pretty good Molotov usage, I think. Just this guy? No problem. Okay, good room. Lots of money, too. What if we just roll through this? Okay, you can totally roll through fire. I thought maybe if you were actively in it when you rolled, it would still tick up or something like that, but here's not. Watch out for the exploding barrel. And there's like a book or something down here, I thought. Ooh, that was terrible dodging on my part. Terrible positioning. Decent dodging in the end. Good stuff. Now these are starting to not be so bad. That was as close to an ideal room as you can come by, in my opinion. This should be an item room. We have no keys. Our shop, which we have not yet found, may contain the ability for us to buy a key. I could also use a better item than our starting pistol, and I don't know if the sawed-off is that. At least right now. Because my problem with the sawed-off is that I really want to get close to enemies to make it work better than the budget revolver, but it isn't worth it because then I end up taking damage by being too close to the enemies. But, you know, obviously there's some sort of learning curve associated with that. Like, hey, this enemy you should not get close to. There's a little bit of HP. We should buy a key if possible. I think the chance for that to be a good return on investment is huge. Oh, dude, I would love to get this table tech money. Instead, we're going to buy the full heart, which might be overkill if we don't get hit by the boss, I'll admit. Who are we fighting? It is the twins again. Okay. I'm hoping we can freeze them. They appear to be immune to it? If they're not immune to it, you could have fooled me, let's put it that way. Maybe you can fire like one huge one or something? Oh, they are not immune to the freeze. It just takes a while to work. Great opportunity for a blank. It also breaks bullets? No, it does not. That's it. I was incorrect on that assumption. Yo, if you want to use all the ammo for the Glacier, that is A-okay by me as long as you flawless it. Dude, it totally does destroy enemy bullets when it lands, too. That's pretty decent. Actually makes it like a really, really good boss weapon. Because, like, every boss seems to follow this pattern of being pretty bullet-helly, as you might expect. Wow. Okay, we're back in it here. We also got one hegemony credit, which is what I found out those are called. We don't need the HP, sadly. We got the Mac 10. We got level 1 mastery. Just want to make sure it is HP. Yeah. Well, the Mac 10 might be a decent long-range starting weapon. I would say that that went really, really well. I guess we'll go meet this guy in the elevator chamber and see what the hell he wants. But for right now, starting to feel better. Hey! I need 3 blanks. Can't do it right now, but I guess if we can go to our shop and buy a blank, then we can knock that out. At least we didn't take damage there. What am I assuming the Mac 10's gonna offer here? Pretty poor, damage, really fast rate of fire, decent range. Which I will consider to be maybe a straight upgrade over our budget revolver for now. Wow, I thought that guy was gonna at least get an attack out, but... this might do it, man. This might be our go-to for now. The only problem is, it runs through ammo a little too quickly. We absolutely have to give our Glacier first priority. Like, it's just too good against bosses, especially, like... that was how it did against, 2 enemies. Against a single target, whoa. Against a single target, I think the Glacier will be much better. Like, I don't think the Beholder would be running buck wild on us if we're rocking our, Glacier weapon. Lucky me. Lucky me again. More enemies? Oh, fuck this guy. I really don't want to buy blanks. I'll use as much Glacier ammo as is necessary to murder your ass. Sorry, not buy blanks. I mean, I don't want to not be able to buy blanks and make this happen. 30? Blanks are 24. Hell yeah. Okay. So we're accomplishing our RPG-style objectives here at the very least. Let's head down here, give this guy 3 blanks. Northernlion, are you cognizant of the fact that this is going to take your blanks? Yes. You may have them. Thanks, I'll get to blasting. I need some replacement parts. Can you give me 120 bullets and 3 keys? Okay, well, as long as we're not being greedy about things, I'd like a solid gold toilet, but it's just not in the cards. Is it, baby? Austin Powers, he's the man for you. Okay, what do we got here? Annoying enemies, without a doubt. Stay away from the explosive barrels if possible. Wow, that was actually surprisingly easy. I think it should go without saying we're probably not going to get to 100 and whatever credits on this floor, which means we're probably not going to be able to ever get to it on this run, which means this guy is probably fresh out of luck for now. But at least we're making progress, right? Like, at least we're getting something done on that elevator that will benefit us in the future. Good. 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 And a key. You know, I would really like to give this key to the elevator man if we had 3 of them. First off, I don't think we're going to get 3 keys in this floor. I guess there's a chance if I open nothing and I buy another key. This feels like a fucking secret room. You can't fool me. Apparently you can, because that is not a secret room. But I really want to open some stuff. I want to have a chance to get as far as we've ever gotten before, and maybe even a little further on this one if we can. Kind of a jacked up Molotov usage there, I'll admit. Seems to be going alright, though. Is this an item room? I mean, it is leading to an area that's quite small. Usually that indicates we can use a key and get something. That's a bazooka. Oh, it's the stinger. Okay, so it's the bee shooting one. This is cell key room. I would love to save you. Hopefully we will find a cell key. All right, and then there's the altar I don't understand the value of yet. Not having any blanks for the boss is going to be annoying. I would basically expect that we will not flawless this boss. And you know what? That's okay. Life goes on. I am completely content to waste 2 stinger missiles in order to kill you here, and that went fantastically. You know what? The MAC-10... What is this? Cell key. Hell yeah. We can go back and get those NPCs now. That's awesome. The cell key does that, but the ammo, I think, was well used here to get our MAC-10 leveled up. Or not leveled up, but re-ammoed. It's been a really, really nice starting item for us. Man, the rat is going to eat that HP, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, there's our boss. I guess we can fight our boss and hope that this is still here when we come back, but I'm not going to be too bent out of shape right now. Really wish that was a golden key still, like a cell key and a golden key, so we could open every single door, including, you know, that chest door, which many people would probably refer to as a lock, erroneously, but a lock is really just a door for things you don't want other people to get to. Is what I've always said. Okay, it's gonna be a bigger room. The bullets are annoying. The faster we can deal with their nonsense, the better. You know, the wizards are one thing. The bullets are the real pain in the ass. I think we're actually almost done with this floor, and I don't know, I'm starting to think that maybe there is a chance to flawless our boss. I'm starting to think there's a great chance we live through this floor, which would be a nice change of pace after the last 2 attempts anyway. Well, these enemies are weak, so doesn't bum me out too much. We are getting low on ammo in the MAC-10 again. Another key. Yeah, I don't feel bad about the about our elevator man situation. We also need to give him 125 bullets, so it's not a key situation, really. We need to give him both. I think we need to fulfill both conditions, so that is going to be real tough. This is an active? It is an active. Bullet time. Which replaced our Molotov. I'm assuming it just gives us slow-mo. Mystical properties that enable the activator to slow down time. This is correct. You know what? Let's fight our boss before we even... I don't trust myself to remember to come back here. Let's be smart. What's up, guys? Oh, a young knave has rescued us from our confinement. How unexpected and amusing. Good show, young slinger. We are certain that we shall see thee soon. Come along, mens servantes. Okay. Probably somebody else who was going to be back at the breach. I think he just said that. This is our shopkeeper. We don't want to be here, necessarily. Okay, what do you do on this one? I'm feeling like you still roll Glacier. Because the Glacier, if it slows this guy, is beautiful. But then beyond that, also explodes bullets on impact, which could be super valuable for us. I mean, it's doing wonders for us right now. And then we can always... Oh, God, I should have slowed down time. We could use the slow-mo at some point. We could also use the stinger at some point if we want. That was horrible dodging. Definitely should have rolled. Thought I could just walk out of the way. Let's try the slow-mo, see what that's like. That probably just saved me a little bit of damage there, honestly. Now, it does slow down time for me as well, so it's mostly just making my reaction time better. Or my ability to react better. Yeah, another horrible dodge. Yo, don't be afraid to use the right click, man. It gives you a lot of spread. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, stinger time, I think. Lucky me. Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing all right. I'm a little disappointed we couldn't get the flawless here, but this still went relatively okay. We're going to live till the 3rd floor. We're going to get another hegemony credit. We're not going to quite get to full HP. We're not too far off. Charmed bow. So I'm assuming that this is going to lead to This is going to lead to enemies that we hit with it coming over to our side. Which is not bad. It has so few bullets, but maybe this is better for, like, crowd control purposes. I'm assuming that guy's not going to be down here yet. Like, what if we hit you with this? Hold up. You got to actually hit him. There we go. I hit you. Why aren't you on my team? I want to get with you and take your picture. That butt you got make me so horny. That's Sir Mix-a-Lot. I'm not saying that I adhere to the principles that he lays out in his magnum opus. I like big butts and I cannot lie, aka Baby Got Back. Okay, we're gonna stick with the Glacier as kind of like our go-to boss item. I really do feel like one charm shot per room seems like a really good way to not put ourselves in a horrible position HP-wise. Probably should not be using the Stinger like that. It did ignite the ground, though, which is awesome. So what I'm thinking is, like, you roll Mac 10 after you use the Charm Bow to hit one enemy, and just have that enemy on your side. Like this guy. With this guy on my side, how could I lose? Didn't mean to shoot the Glacier there, meant to go Mac 10. I mean, the Charm does not last very long. Maybe it's best to not use it once per room. I felt like we were rolling with a novel strategy that could have some value there. This is, like, really fucking annoying. Maybe Sawed Off, because these enemies are weak, like to get in close. Well, we finished it. This floor, I can't stress enough. This is my Everest. If we get past the third floor, I will consider this an enormously successful video. Even if we die, like, the second we get to the next floor. Dude, the Sawed Off is so bad. Maybe I'm missing out on what sells it, you know, a little harder than I'm presently doing, but yeah, sure, I'll take the Mac 10 there. It's just not as good as the Budget Revolver. Like, the Budget Revolver I can fire more often. Table Tech Stun. Flipping a table stuns enemies? That seems incredible, and probably potentially worth the cost of doing business. Which is a little expensive here. It's like 63 or something. But we can get there. Got a lot of floor left, presumably. Like, the Mac 10 is what I want out of the Sawed Off. Ammo, I have a reasonable expectation that it's going to cost ammo as compared to, oh god, as compared to the Budget Revolver. But beyond costing ammo, it has faster damage output. So, like, for that cost, I think you get a proportional benefit. Plus, it actually hits enemies at long range, so you don't have to be right fucking next to them, which seems like a huge improvement for me. A shrine to a forgotten bullet who laid down his arms. Will you offer a gun at the altar? Just walk away for now. We can offer the Sawed Off. Which gun did we lose? We did lose the Sawed Off. We got At Peace. It's like live to fight another day or something? I couldn't quite read it. My resolution's a little weird here for recording purposes, as strange as that sounds. Well, if the mine carts don't hurt me when they run into me, then I'm gonna stop mentally treating them as a hazard. HP's still fine. I wonder if that gave us full HP, actually, when we gave up a gun. In which case, dude, I could not be happier to give up the Sawed Off, both for the HP and for that information in the future. That's totally fine by me. Oh, fuck this guy. Anything. Yo, it's a little bit too much Glacier ammo here. Charmed bow didn't work. Oh, maybe you just drop that on top of him and just roast his ass right from the get-go? I don't know. Worked out pretty well. We're up to 60, so we're about to get that table tech. It's one of those things we should probably buy early because we're going to use it more often. Can't quite open that yet. You know what? Oh god, I didn't get in there properly. Slow down time. I really thought that was going to fire a Molotov cocktail. And it looks so smooth when it's slowed down. You know what? More Mac 10 ammo. I think we're striking a great balance right now. The Mac 10 is As close to my ideal, like, main use item that we've seen so far. And then for tougher enemies, especially if there's a lot of them, I think you just rock a little stinger charge there. Even if you miss on it, you still get the bees afterwards. And, you know, 1 ammo on the stinger goes a long way. Okay, that takes us to full HP. And enough to get the table tech. This is a big room that is now the end. Okay, let's go get the table tech. Table tech stun, assuming it disorients enemies when I flip over tables. Stuns enemies briefly whenever a table's flipped. Hell yes. This is a very positive choice for us. Yeah, no, I'm very for this. That's actually, oh my god, learn how to dodge, man. That was actually much better than I expected the stun to be as well. Especially considering how long it seems to last. The fact that it also does the stun in a large range is just amazing. Like, look at that. Making my life too easy now. I bet it would stun all enemies, right? Yeah, look at that. That was huge, man. Basically bought us a free reload without anybody shooting at us. And then, oh my god. It doesn't help when you're terrible, but if you're not terrible, I can see this being an enormously important item. I gotta take care of Bullet Man first. I hate this guy. Birdman's not so bad. I'm still stacking up Mac 10 ammo here. I know that one was only half, but, or half of like our maximum, but still. If possible, we would like to buy some keys on this floor. Not only gave me cover, but stunned this mother trucker. Do exactly the same thing again, although I did almost walk myself into a horrible situation. Yeah, go nuts, man. Do what you want to do. This table tech is out of control. Come on, give me some keys, though. That's really... Oh my god, I didn't even see the bullet. The table tech is all we're missing here. The blank is actually pretty valuable. Get to keys, get to full HP, kill this boss, you know, get the streak of terrible floor 3 performances ended. And then we go... Whoa! Don't fall in the drink. All these guys want to do is get you to fall in the freaking drink. Oh, you got me, you dirty dog. I didn't think it was going to be possible. Half a heart. That's good. I can take it. Can't recall if we found the boss, but we will be endeavoring to get there pretty flippin' soon if we haven't already. A little bit of money, and here we are. Okay. We have not found the boss. You got keys for sale? No. So you know what? I would really like to buy HP then, but if you're not going to let me do that, then that's fine, and, you know, no problem. I guess we don't need to open anything on this floor. We could go back and shoot the chests if we want. They could explode in our face. They could be mimics and then give us an item, I guess, when we shoot them. There's our boss. Well, you might as well try to open the chests. If we're not going to get keys... Oh, you know what? We could get keys after beating the boss. Let's take a long-form approach to this. We got great weapons. How are we going to do this? We're going to start with the Glacier. We're going to remember that we got tons of blanks. This is not the tank. This is not the tank. This is Cannon Balrog. Glacier's too good, man. The only time we're at risk of getting hit is when we reload. This is so beautiful. What is this? What are you doing here? You're making it harder to hit you is what you're doing. Okay, you know what? Recall that when necessary, we can slow down time. Which probably would have been advisable. Right? Okay, yeah. Taking damage. Slow your roll. That's his big attack. You want to slow down time during that attack. This is like no harm, no foul, dog. Glacier is just going to run buck wild on you. This is like this game's version of Brimstone. What are you doing here? Where'd you go? Oh, Jesus Christ! We've seen this before. I just forgot. Alright, he's back. He's like half dead. So am I. This is okay. This is still technically okay. Reload, reload. Okay, what's he doing now? Not this again. Not like this. You know what? Forget the glacier temporarily. We're going to use Stinger. Oh, are you kidding me? Where are you? Good dodges. Good dodges. You got to hit with those rockets, dog. And the bees are doing something, but you got to hit with those rockets. He's got the clutch. He's got the power. Oh, that one's not gonna hit. We've done it. We've gotten the monkey off our back. Oh, fill me up with your fat hegemony credits. 50-50 charge shot. Okay, that sounds actually pretty great. Down to the next floor for the first time ever. I can't believe we've done it. There were times I didn't think it would be possible, but the times have come, and so have I. Ooh, baby! Floor 4. What's going on down here? What a great question. How many floors are there? I honestly have no idea. What I will say is, hasn't started too strongly for me here. What is the occultist from Darkest Dungeon doing in this game? That's a lot more HP than I expected you to have. Holy Christ. Okay, well, a little bit of a learning curve up here. That guy's getting bigger the more you shoot him. I can't help but notice that. Maybe the time has come to get rid of the MAC-10. I mean, actually, charge shot seems pretty dope. Let's try this as our primary. We could be dead pretty soon. What? That was beautiful. What happens if you charge it for like a really long time? Oh no! They've trapped me! Okay, so we gotta kill these guys faster. I thought they only spawned when other ones had been killed, but that's not the case. We've lived. We will die soon. But this is a first start. Or this is a start, I should say, for making progress in the future. All I can ask now is that you die to an enemy who is not embarrassing. That's a ghost. That's not a real man, that's a ghost. Ooh. Sucks that it doesn't kill two, but... Oh, I don't like that at all. No, I don't like that in the least. Beautiful shot. We're still alive. Still trucking. Keep on trucking. That's what I've always said. That's just like a trap, huh? Yep, that's a trap. Whoa, okay. Super Spelunky style. Watch out for the thwomps! I got killed by the most basic enemy that I could have possibly expected. But still, what a run. We're starting to get there. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.